there, farm friends and family. It's Rochelle from My Vintage Farm. Welcome back as we spend a day in the nursery build and our garden. I'm just checking everybody's water. They're full. It's the horses, guys. The horses are the ones that are constantly pulling their hose out. And so I've always got to check these guys to make sure that their hose, and I can already see that the ground is wet. I'm gonna turn the camera. The ground is wet, so I know that they pulled their hose out of their trough. No matter what I do, I cannot keep them from doing that. So, yay. Hey, how is it going? They got out. Just climbed right here, but they know how to like literally lift this up with their mouths and walk right through. So there will be a permanent fence right here. Not the straightest line, but it'll do. A nice little mud pit going on. Hey, Miss Piggy Pig. Hi. Oh, tell Mama all about it. Oh, what else? Oh, what else, huh? Yeah? Tell Mama about it. Oh, how do you like your new home? Oh, like it? Oh, you got it, huh? There it goes. Just it's hanging off your face. Miss Piggy. Hi, girl. Oh, yes. You love the farm? Yes. You gonna go play in your mud? Oh, you want a good little scratching, huh? Oh. She wants a good scratching. Oh, yes. That's the good one, huh? Oh, that's the good one. Oh. Where's that good girl? How about behind the ear, huh? Oh, yes. Oh, Miss Piggies. Oh. You have a visitor. Hi, Leah. She's coming to get all your scraps. Huh? Huh? Oh, yes. Oh. Hey, guys. I'm back out here in our little nursery area. So I would love to open our nursery soon, but we're still preparing. So here's our barrel water. We just go ahead and use this recycled barrel, and I just fill it up a couple days a week. And of course I dump it in between so I make sure that we don't have any mosquitoes or anything. We lost our uncle to West Nile a couple years ago. It was really tragic. So not having standing water is a really big deal for us. Stagnant, you know, where you could get mosquitoes and things of that nature, and we don't use the chemical things that you put inside. So yeah, and then here we're really going for the succulents. Okay, guys, like succulents are really big. I love them. I love gardening with them, and kind of going more with like the perennials, and we'll have some annuals as well, but our real focus is getting a strong mother plants, as you would say, of our perennials. So a lot of these here will be growing and taking cuttings off of and propagating, and so that way we have a cycle of new growth coming for more plants. So these guys here are ready for transplant, and as I transplant them, I'll go ahead and take cuttings off of them. And by cuttings, it's literally like this guy here already fell off, so I'll show you. It's just taking a leaf, okay? So when you take this, and we'll do a whole video on propagation, but pretty much you want to leave them out for about a day or so. And by doing that, then you just want to like lay them in a tray, moisten the soil, and they'll start to sprout little roots. It's so awesome. So my grandma used to show me how to do that all the time, and it's really cool. So any leaves that fall off, even like this one here, you can see it's already got a little root. You guys see that root right there shooting out of it? It's ready to become a plant. So really, really awesome on that. We'll do a lot of cuttings as we do that, make our propagations, and really start to do that. We'll start to have mother plants. So this guy here, oh, the leaves are just falling off, is almost done. And once it finishes out, I'll go ahead and plant it in the yard. I wanted to get all the beauty I could out of it, but you can see it's like yellowing, it's gonna start dying back. This is a lily, and it's got some new growth coming in the bottom here. I'll flip you guys around. Coming up on it, really, really awesome. But we'll go ahead and transplant that to our yard. We've got 5 stems. This will be a really beautiful area. And then same thing with our dahlia. This dahlia, it still has blooms coming in on it. So what we do is, I would normally deadhead, but it was really hot. So this one I could deadhead because it literally is so dry. It's crispy, it's ready to go. But these two might still have some life in them. So you can see here, we've got ants everywhere. And there's new leaves coming in. So I showed you guys in the other video how I had cut off those leaves that were already damaged, and it made room for new leaves to come. So that's why it's really important to go ahead and tend to your plants and not worry so much, because you want to make sure that you're taking off the dead, so that way the new life can come in. See, like here, guys, that gives opportunity for new growth, new flowers in here. So I don't have my snippets on me again, but I would go ahead and like cut this off here, okay? And then allow for the next ones to come up and grow. So I would cut off right here at those leaves, and then I would take this leaf off here, and anything that was kind of dead. This one here, it's not happy, so I would take that one, but I would leave these others because they're not bad at all. And just kind of go by that rule of thumb and check things out and see what looks healthy and what doesn't. But these guys are almost ready to come off. I'll give them like another day, and then I'll come back out with my snippets and I'll take this guy off here. We're gonna head over to the greenhouse, clean up that space, and mix the soil. But before I do, I wanna show you those guys. Look at how good they're doing. They were dead, crispy plants at the garden center over at Lowe's. And water. All they needed was water. So I'm gonna hit these guys with some hydration. I'm gonna flip this camera around, show you those right there, and let you know why, if you're trying to landscape on a budget, shop the dead section. They're, you know, Home Depot doesn't do a markdown really, but Lowe's does. Lowe's always has a markdown area, and some local nurseries do as well. I know RA's Hardware does. So keep your eye out for stuff like that, because you can totally do a whole entire perennial garden by getting dead plants and reviving them. And also by taking cuttings and things of that nature and growing them into the plants for your garden. It's not something that's gonna happen overnight, but with a little TLC, you could have a beautiful yard. This is that Crepe Myrtle I showed you. They were all dead and crispy, like this top part here. I mean, really, really bad. And you guys seen that new growth that was coming in on this one? Look at how established these leaves are now. They just look amazing. And here, this is that, oop. It's like literally, there we go. This is that jasmine, guys. This is gonna look so good in our yard. That's that jasmine. It's got a lot of new growth on it. It's gonna look so good. And it's gonna smell great. This is gonna go on the trellis between the front yard and the pool space. So I have two because I really wanted to cover it quickly. And you know, perennials can take some time. I mean, this is a lot of new growth here, and we'll be watering it a lot. So we're gonna be like really, you can see all the new growth is the green, okay? So since I got it and it was all dead, you can see this is all since I brought it home. Okay, that's like a foot of new growth. That's gorgeous. And all this up here is starting to come out, and it's gonna continue. The more that we care for that plant, it's gonna get fuller and everything. And what I like to do with mine, and it's something that I learned from growing wisteria, is I love to braid them. So this is already woody, so you can't really do it with the woody ones because you don't want to take a chance of breaking your main stalks. But with all my new growth, I'm gonna go ahead and braid them together so that way I have these really cool uprights that go before the canopy. So I wanted to give you guys an update on these beauties here. This one's looking phenomenal. This one's right behind it. It's gonna look just as full and gorgeous. These are ready for transplant. I'm gonna go ahead and just move that guy. I don't wanna see how that side's not growing as big? It's because it was by that fence. So I wanna move that out because I don't want it to not be able to grow. So let's go ahead and move this guy out like that. It's gonna continue to bush out. The leaves are gonna get big, it's gonna get fuller. That's what we want. We want these to be as big and gorgeous as possible. My cuttings down there, those are ready. They are ready to be planted. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on those this week. We've got a lot of transplanting to do. Here's more leaves right here that are ready to go. See those roots, guys? All it takes is a snapped leaf, anything. Succulents are so forgiving, and they honestly are the easiest way. If you're looking to start a nursery, it's so easy, you guys. We're out here running a family farm, but we all need a way to produce an income. This is a wonderful way. So I want to encourage you guys to step into something like this, okay? This is that one that got laid on and chewed up, and it's coming back. So that's wonderful. We got some flowers coming in. This one right here, a lot of it got smashed. All of those smashed ones, I'll go ahead and use as cuttings. And then these are like the dolphin succulents. These are doing wonderful. They're almost ready for transplant. Some of them need a little bit of water. Others are doing great. We're gonna hit them real quick, and I gotta get to the other side of the yard. Here is our rooster. He was in our house, and I got him at Tractor Supply, and now he's finally in his little home on our cacti shelf. So the cactus is doing a wonderful, really, really great. This guy is like really just amazing me. This one here in the center, you see that? It's ready for transplant. I've got to get some tweezers to go ahead and work with the cactus because I do not barehand those, and I haven't found gloves. So if you guys know of a nice transplanting cactus glove to use, let me know what your tips and tricks are. Let me know what your tips and tricks are, but I don't have any yet besides using like tweezer tong type things to grab them with. But this guy is looking so beautiful. This sign here has our phone number on it, so that way when people come, I just put it up. So our sign there says collecting eggs, we'll be right back, please call for service. And our friend had that sign. She passed away. Her name was Barbara, and we just loved her. She actually encouraged me to open a stand and to do a nursery and the succulents, because she helped me with my wedding succulents. And so that sign is kind of our way of like having her here on our farm. It was just so cute just to know. She was a one-man band, you know, her and her ex-husband. They ran their stand together. It was called The Stand. It was on Knightson Avenue, right across from the land that we borrowed to start our farm with. And her encouragement and everything was just amazing. And without her, I wouldn't have had that like seed planted that said like, hey, you could have a stand, you could have a farm, and that's how you could feed people with your ministry and be able to support it financially. So here we are, and we've had our hiccups, we've had our downs, but we're coming back, and eventually, you know, we'll work on the family side of the farm, get that going, and get everything functioning and some money coming in, and then we'll go ahead and start our ministry as well again. And I cannot wait. This is the best time right now. We are in like the rebuilding of everything. So Lord, let the fruit grow. Let it grow. Let us feed your people and serve our community and have an amazing time doing it. Hey guys, here are our squash. Look at these bugs that we have. I'm not really sure what they are. They are crawling all over the black. They're not on the plants, they're on this black tarp. So weird.
Are those ones that fly?
I don't know. I don't think so. Nani has a good picture. I'm gonna have her send it to me. So guys, here's our squash. It's coming in real good. Okay. Yeah, we've got squash in that row too, with some tomatoes. Squash go all the way down. So let's check out our peppers to see how they are, if they're coming back or not. But look at, so these are like the zucchini squash, the gray style. These are our new girl tomatoes. Yeah, oh, there's a bunch of them all over.
Lied.
Well, but they're not turning red. I thought you meant like edible.
No.
Okay, let's take a walk over here and see. But look at, the squash is going good here. Those are all forming along. We're gonna fill in these empty spots, guys. I mean, but these plants will get huge. We won't really need to. Okay, and then this row needs to be planted still because it didn't do well. It got, I don't know, something happened to it. Same thing with this row and this row. You can tell we planted this row. We planted all these, okay, but they're barren. So our peppers are coming back. I was so concerned that they wouldn't, but I left them. They had gotten chewed down by something. So you can see they're trying to make a comeback. So I'm really hoping that they can. This guy here is doing great, and that one and that one. Some of those. Some of them you can see down here more, they just dried up. They're done. There's no going back. Like that one there, done. But these guys here, they're getting leaves back on them, so we're gonna continue to water them and see what happens. But some of these here, not happening. So, I don't know. The cows are coming over because they think that I have something for them. Let's see, let's go right here. Couple rows over again. Now see here, we've got another couple rows that were planted, but did not do well. This soil over here has a lot more rock in it. So could that be, I don't know, see, but I know it's wet. I know it's soft under there. So we've got our watermelons here. Now, is that a little flower? We got a watermelon flower right there. A little flower. Let's see. That's all I see so far on that one. That black on them is that deterrent that we put on, that Ian's powder. Keep the rodents away. There's more flowers on this one. This one's got a lot of flowers. That's nice. That's a really good thing to see. It's also got bugs on it right there. We're gonna have to come out here and treat that. And then look at this here. This one's doing amazing. I mean, that is gorgeous. Everything you want to see in a watermelon plant. They're on the dirt too?
They're everywhere.
So see, there's a bloom right there.
Look down at the dirt.
Oh, look at our first little watermelon. Oh, our first little watermelon.
These are huge.
Look at this. There's a watermelon.
I saw the blossoms. What was it?
Look at. Oh. Oh my gosh, how special. Look at there's blooms coming up there, all over. Melon plants really, like my skin does not do well with them. Here's another. Look at you, you beauty. Look, we've got little melon. That's watermelon. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The first
Look at that
watermelon is right. Where was it?
Right there. And look at this one, even tinier.
Aww. Oh wow. Little baby watermelon.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Oh wait, I think that's the
Oh
other
yeah,
one.
look, here's more. This thing's gonna be loaded. Loaded.
How big are they gonna be?
These are huge ones. These are the seeded. Yeah, that's seeded. That's all. Oh, it's all watermelon. Oh, I can't wait.
Huge watermelon.
Yep, and then we got more watermelon behind me here. This might be the seedless variety. Let's see. Any on here yet? No, I don't see them. So that could be all the, oh no, there's one right there. Oh, look at that cutie. Oh my gosh. Ah! Oh, I found another one. Oh my gosh. I'm supposed to be working by my greenhouse right now. Oh, so exciting. So stinking exciting. Let's see here. Look at that guy, guys. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. No, it's a leaf. I get so excited. You fall in the dirt?
Oh my gosh.
Oops. Party's over. That's that silica.
Oh my gosh, look at my foot.
Garden time.
So gross.
Mom, at that place we were watching, they love to bathe in the silica. Okay, well, we have found our first watermelon plants. I am so excited trying to scale these here. And these peppers are coming back to life. I am so excited about that. Like, these are our little seedlings that we did. And they got hit hard. I mean, it looks like something's at them again. Let's see, but there's nothing on them. So weird. But you know what? Like, we're just gonna go ahead, keep at it, let them grow, let them do their thing. I'm gonna come out here tomorrow and spray everything. I'm gonna probably use the Thieves spray from Young Living. It's like my go-to for everything. I also make my own with some Revive oils. Hey, get on out of there. There she is, guys. Our menace. Come on, keep going. Keep going. So yeah, I'm like looking, we got squash everywhere. I need to plant some seeds, but I need this girl to get the heck out of my garden. Get. I'll say she is weaving her way through, being oh so gentle, not to crush anything. Go, continue. Okay, I'll take you guys over. Let's see, what do we got? So nothing's came up in here. It looks like our herb rose didn't do too well. Here's our, it's supposed to be our cilantro, I think. Yeah, so here's our cilantro right there. And something may just be coming out here and eating it. I'm not sure. See, because here's more cilantro here. So, I mean, it'll do what it does. And then I'm gonna probably throw some in some pots and see if I have better luck. Then let's see here. You know, it looks like this is trying to do something. I think this is the dill. Yeah, that's the dill. So, but the basil, you guys, the basil, of course, is doing great. I mean, we've got a whole row of just amazing basil. But look at those bugs. What are they? Oh my gosh. And it's like, is this something just because of the water? Is it because we're using the plastic? I don't know. Oh my gosh. And like the basil looks like it's getting hit. Oh, look at that, you guys. They are everywhere. Oh my gosh. So, Alyssa, get the diatomaceous earth. Our basil though is like doing it. That's a zinnia there. This row would not grow for nothing. Everything I planted was just like, nope, I'm not doing anything. I've got one tomato, like one squash, one zinnia. Get the diatomaceous earth. Get the basil. So you guys, look at this though. This is our fennel. So that's pretty cool. The fennel's doing good. And I'm not sure how much we'll get, but I mean, it looks like we have quite a few that sprouted and they're doing decently. Look at those dang bugs. Oh my gosh, they are everywhere. We're gonna have to do something about that, and I don't know what yet. So we've got a really good amount of fennel. We got a good amount of basil. Now if we could just get some Hopefully dill. We can get some dill. I really like having our own herbs to use when we're pickling, you know, but if we can't, oh well, I'll just buy some or I'll use dried. I'm not too picky. Oh my gosh, my hair's crazy. That Portuguese hair. Portuguese hair. So none of our herbs did really well up here though. So yeah, we'll see. Maybe, I don't know. I thought about tearing the plastic up and just going without plastic, but I don't know if that's really an option that I'm really to experiment with at this point. Like, it was a big cost to put it in. So, yeah. Josh got me these piranha pruners. Super, super excited to use those. And plant some more. Plant that row with some more dill. Find the dill row and then just plant some more.
I think we should find wherever it's like most lit, you know?
That's fine.
So we're not wasting it.
We need a ton though. Like take some lemon balm, some dill, some holy basil. I would do those for now. Do you need a label?
We'll see you in part 2 of this video where we take care of the bugs and mix up that soil for our new propagations and seedlings.